Hello everyone, this is Emily again. Welcome back to my channel, Emily's Palette. It is Sunday morning and I have spent all morning watching the TV show Friends. Why, you may ask? Because I started watching it when I was about 12 and I am now 24 and I am still watching it on a daily basis. Which is what prompted me to make this video and share some of my thoughts about why it's such a timeless TV show, why it's so heartwarming, and why people just watch it on and on and on and on again. This is also in time with the amazing news that it has been removed from Netflix, and I am now watching all of the compilations of it on YouTube because, let's face it, I can't stand not watching it. I'm gonna find a way to watch it. I'm sure everyone has a TV show that they absolutely adore and love and keep watching it, whether that's Friends, whether that's The Office, US version, obviously, whether that's Modern Family or Malcolm in the Middle, any show that you like that you've enjoyed watching growing up and also still watching now. Firstly, I think it represents everything that people strive for and hope for in adulthood. Whether that's community, you have community, whether that's living in a city that actually works for you and not against you. So you get jobs, you get career opportunities, it's a city that's not too expensive because they can all afford to live there and to rent there. Friendship, love, an amazing place to live, and enough quality time outside of work. Who doesn't want all this in their life, right? Which is why it's such a comforting show, especially now that everything's changed. Inflation is real. Housing prices are through the roof. You'll barely have enough money to get a coffee out. They do. As well as a little detail that I think is actually really important is there's no minimalism in their houses. There's no minimalism in the way they decorated their flat. And now there is much more minimalism. I do think we're going back to more decorative style, but there has been a phase where everything was so minimalist, which meant style that people strive for in their flat is white, beige, white, beige. Okay, the style that people strive for is very clean, no decorations, no color, minimal design. And that became such a massive staple that we kind of lost all personality in housing. Which is why when we see a flat like Monica's flat, which is all decorated, it's purple, like all of the walls are purple, all of the furniture is blue or cream or colourful in some way, and it has so much personality and it feels so homely and lived in, which I love. Another thing I love about this show is how they are all so unapologetically themselves. There's no stereotype, there's no box that they're trying to fit into, there's no pick me, there's no trying too hard. They are just themselves, and their whole friend group loves them because they are themselves. I think also something that we are missing in this day and age is a friend group like that, because let's face it, everyone had to move to the big city and no one really can afford to choose where in that city they live in. So very often you live in one side of the city and your best friend lives on the opposite side, and you don't really have any time to see each other unless it's in the weekend, and sometimes you're busy in the weekend as well, so you don't really feel like you've got such a big, close network around you. You know, when Ross moves into the opposite apartment than his sister, and they kind of see each other through the window as well, which is sweet. It's just those kind of little decisions and little efforts in your life can make it so much more full and just feel much more protected in this kind of close-knit environment. They go to the same cafe every day, which is below their flat, and it's Central Park, and they know the people that work there. Sometimes they work there themselves and they love spending time there. It's not too expensive. There's always a seat for them, which now is very rare because these cities are so overcrowded. And sure, it might be a little bit unrealistic, but hey, it's a TV series, and I think genuinely I get so melancholic when I watch this series because it makes me want that. It makes me want to create that situation for myself. It makes me want to be more myself and find people that will love me for being myself. There are so many scenes where in Friends you just see them take care of each other, whether it's Joey for Phoebe, or Rachel for Joey, or Monica and Ross, and they all make so much effort to be friends. They all put in effort daily to be a good friend to their other friend group, and they always put in so much effort to be a good friend for the others. And that is also, I think, what's missing nowadays is effort. Everything needs to be easy, quick. You know, why would I go and travel for a couple hours to see my friend? Like, who would do that kind of thing? And I think we're missing the point where this is how good it feels like to have people around you that will be there in the good moments and in the bad moments. Because if your friends are there in the bad moments only, it's not worth it. You want to enjoy the good bits. You want to enjoy the good parts of your life with your friends. What better thing than to share your daily life and your struggles and your little excitements and thoughts and worries and fears than to share that with people of your own age group that are also going through those same struggles and that you love and you want nothing but the best for them. This is why I keep coming back to this show. There's something about their connection and their friendship that is so desirable, and this is why it's had millions and millions and millions of views and repeat views. And this is probably the 100th time that I've seen this show, because whenever I talk about it as well with anyone that I know, there is no show that makes you feel part of something like this show does. I said it. Will it remain timeless? Will it still be the most popular show in 50 years? I don't know that. I don't know how society will change. I don't know what will happen. I don't know what show will come after this one, but I sure as hell know that this show will remain in history as one of the best shows ever created. So yeah. Big up, Friends! I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have your own favourite TV show, then please do let me know in the comments. I would love to hear what your favourite TV show is and why, and whether you like Friends or not and why. Okay, well, thank you so much for listening to me, and I hope you come back to my next video to hear some more about what goes on in my head. Okay, bye guys!